Hey collective, how are you all today? Evie and I are doing good. She's back here. We love you guys. Thank you all for being here and for spending time with us. We appreciate you guys. So I'm just going to warn you, I've had some gummies. Goodness. So let's tap in. Let's see what's in the energy. I got a pack of gummies whenever I went to the gas station the other day because I had to get some vapes. I'm drooling. And hadn't had gummies in a long time. Well, I only ate one of them and it just didn't do anything, you know. So I looked on the back of the package today and I was like, I'm going to try these again because it's been a couple days. Well, the serving size is 3. Well, holy shit. I took 3. And within like 5 minutes, it was crazy what I feel right now. So I've got one hell of a body buzz going on, guys. Let's see what's going to happen whenever we start trying to read the cards. What do we need to know, Spirit? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they can't defeat you. Oh, and I lost a nail somewhere, so I don't know. Coven coming against you. Didn't see this coming at all. So, got a coven on our hands here that's trying to come against you with all this stupid fucking magic. We've got a brothers, stepbrother, half-brother, real brother. You're going to be speaking your truth. Brothers could be involved here. Maybe you're talking to a brother about something that's going on, you know, that's happening to you. Maybe a brother could be involved for some of you. You just looked at how it resonates. Maybe your brother is like who you like to confide in. And they can't fix what they've done. And they know that they've messed up. So this coven has done something here and they can't fix it. We've got black magic. Wow, okay. Coming for chosen ones here. Yeah, it's not going to end well. You can't fix it. We've got demons. They're mad because they want to sacrifice you, these demons. And they can't fix what they've done, so we could have sacrificial magic here. Wow. Blood sacrifice. We've got Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, or a Scorpio and a Sagittarius could be involved. You could be a Scorpio, you could be a Sagittarius. Just flip it how it resonates. They're bound to the devil with some kind of a blood sacrifice, conjuring these demons here. What else do we need to know? What else is going on with the collective? What do we need to tap into, Spirit? Got a hitman. So, Idaho could be significant. Multiple people involved in a collaboration. These people are rivals with you. They're mad at your spiritual rank. CPS could be involved. Arguments and rivals here. So whoever's involved in this collaboration here, somebody could be having a mental breakdown, need to be medicated to balance out. Someone could be having a mental breakdown. They're mad because they can't fix what they've done. They've been hating on you. You're full of jealousy and envy. Okay. Oh, shit. Relationship just came out in reverse. So coven coming against you, didn't see this coming at all. So this could have been someone that you were in a relationship with that's got some kind of coven that they've gathered to come against you here. Could be it. And the relationship, even though there's hearts on here, It could be any kind of relationship. It could just be karmic relationship, karmic people in your life. You may not know these people at all. They could have gotten their brother involved, said, hey, you want to join a freaking coven with me to come against this chosen one? Oh, okay, that sounds like a great idea. Okay, yeah, so that could be what's going on here. Clarify this brother. What's up with this brother energy? Is this brother good or bad? I had to go eat some chips whenever I paused it. Sorry. Needed a little nibble. Let's find out what's going on with this brother. Third party situationship here. Okay, with the brother. They can't fix what they've done. There's abundance here. Under black magic, we've got gifts. So they want to sacrifice you because of your divinity. Wow, yeah. And they trusted that this blood sacrifice was going to end up working out for them, these demons here. We've got a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. That's Jezebel here. Or if you're a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, you flip that, you've got a Jezebel that's been coming after you. Got a hitman that could be popping up trying to say hello. There's multiple people involved in this collaboration, and now they've all got health concerns. They're full of arguments because they're pissed off that this is backfiring. They're having a mental breakdown because you've ascended past this energy. You're too high vibing for this, and they're hating on you because you're a sweetheart. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Wow. This could have been someone that you were in a commitment with. You could have been married to this person, or you could have been in like a long-term commitment with this person. You're protected from this energy, of course. Yeah, and you're powerfully manifesting what you need to come in. They're trying to manipulate what you're able to manifest. Anything that you're trying to come in, they want it to abandon you with voodoo. Yeah, they're trying to keep things from coming towards you. Actual money. Yeah. Trying to block your blessings. Okay? Trying to block your blessings. These people need to get a fucking life is what they need to do. Talk about this coven coming against you that didn't see this coming at all. We got the Three of Wands. So, their plans for the future. They didn't see this coming. They're not going to be able to rebuild or rekindle any kind of a relationship with you. These people are out of your life, and they're going to fucking stay out of your life. They can't defeat you. This could have been some kind of a business deal here. Hoping for growth. They were sticking to the plan. It was the action plan. Was possibly trying to send in a hitman to get into a relationship who was a Jezebel here, and it ain't happening. You're not falling for it. You're not falling for it anymore. You already know. Clarify this brother energy here with the third party sitch. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Page of Wands. So they're having negative thoughts and making mountains out of molehills, acting like they could be. No, it's not as bad as you think, and it is as bad as they think. Hoping for some good news, being very bold and curious and passionate about possibly dragging their brother into a situation here, and now they're having nightmares. They regret what they've done, getting mixed up in this mess. They can't fix what they've done, and they're all to pieces. So they could have called their brother on the phone. It's like all energetic and all pumped up. Yeah, oh yeah, come do this with this coven with me. Let's go fuck around and fuck with the collective under black magic and gift. When I shuffled around, we've got the hangman. Let's sacrifice this divine being because they want to sacrifice you. Clarify, want to sacrifice you with divinity here. doing black magic, trying to affect your spiritual gifts, trying to affect your enlightenment, trying to affect you ascending, trying to affect your health. We've got a King of Pentacles that wants to sacrifice you. They're obsessed with wealth and their status. They're greedy, materialistic. They're very dominating and domineering. And you're just coming out as the star. They trusted that this blood sacrifice was going to work with these demons that they conjured. And you're just this star being, chosen one, earth angel. And you keep healing from all of these attacks that they keep throwing at you. And they trusted that whoever they got involved to do this, that it was going to work. Under Jezebel, we've got the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely, wow, with a hitman with the lovers that wants to come and say hello. Now, the multiple people in this collaboration, they all have health concerns because they all came into an agreement with this Two of Cups union here. They all came into an agreement. They were compatible. This could be like a sex cult here with the Knight of Wands and Jezebels that are lovers and fucking hitman out hitting these karmic bills streets, trying to get into, acting like they're getting into a relationship with someone, when all the while all they're doing is trying to steal their abundance, steal their spiritual gifts, and steal their divinity, and then affect their health. And there's multiple people that are involved with this collaboration. Clarify these arguments and conflict. I just feel so angry. Just feel so... Whenever I'm looking at this card, it's like, oh, I feel it. Like they're so pissed and they're arguing. They're arguing because it didn't work. They're arguing because you still are this Ace of Cups loving sweetheart here, and they couldn't affect your love. They're having a mental breakdown because you keep ascending and healing and going through new levels of your ascension, your soul growth, and your enlightenment, because you're this beautiful, chosen, divine being here that they are obsessed with fucking with. And they can't fix what they've done, so now they're all to pieces. Wow, the Ace of Swords just came flying out in reverse. So they're having a mental breakdown because their lies are being revealed. They're full of chaos. They're so confused. They didn't see this coming. They didn't see you ascending like this. They didn't think that you were going to be able to overcome all of this death magic that they've been putting towards you, because they wanted to sacrifice you and then gain your earthly and divine inheritance and money and abundance, your gifts. It's like, I'm seeing like the Highlander, you know, it's like they want to take all of your stuff for them, hating on you because you're a sweetheart and you're coming out as the whole Ace of Pentacles. You're the Ace of Pentacles. You're so abundant. They can't fix what they've done. And you are the abundance. And they know that they messed up. And you are this abundant energy. And they're trying to siphon your gifts. They're trying to sacrifice you, harvesting off of you. And now they're in the Five of Cups. They're full of grief and sorrow. They regret what they've done because now they're sick. And anyone who is involved with this collaboration here, all of these people that were involved with being these spiritual hitmen here, they were all in an agreement with these blood sacrifice. And with the blood here, they sacrificed themselves. And with the Jezebel blood sacrifice, this could be a sexually transmitted disease from this sexually transmitted demon that's going to end up, like, literally. They all came into an agreement to be in this lover's energy with each other. It's like a sex cult. And there's multiple people involved in this. Now they're all arguing amongst each other. They're having a mental breakdown because they didn't see this coming. They didn't think that they were going to be the one that was sick. They thought you were going to be the one that they could make sick. And they didn't realize them being in this reckless sex cult here was going to end up getting everybody fucked up too. So they're just passing it all around with each other. They might as well just stay together and just be together and stop trying to fuck with everybody else. But these people don't work that way. We know this. They don't operate like that because they're bad people and their fucking demons are bad. Sexually transmitted demons that could definitely be manifesting into the physical body as an actual disease. And they have sacrificed themselves trying to sacrifice the collective. This is the row. Coming for chosen ones. And they want to sacrifice you because they're jealous of your divinity. And they trusted. They bound themselves to this energy. And they trusted that that this blood sacrifice was gonna happen. But you just keep healing. You're a star seed. It's not gonna attach to you. They're not gonna take you out. You're protected. You're divinely protected. Your guides are here. They're protecting you. God is not gonna let them do this to you, collective. They're not going to be able to keep doing this anymore. They got away with it for so long because you didn't know what was going on and you had to keep ascending. You had to learn. You know, we all have to learn how to combat the spiritual warfare. You can't fight it if you don't know what you're fighting. And sometimes it takes a long time to figure out exactly what it is, who all's involved, and it's a lot of times the people that we would least think are the ones that are involved, that are the most involved, and it's usually the ones that we love the most, and it just makes it even more painful. Family, friends, lovers, you know, and it sucks that we have to live like this, but it's part of our journey, and it's part of why we're so strong, and we have to be able to fight. God makes it that way so that we can be strong. We have to walk. You can't just be given that kind of power. You have to earn it, and you have to understand why you have it, you know, and it's not easy coming into your power. And then everyone just wanting to take everything from you, and they don't understand your path and how hard it was 1808 on the clock, and how hard it took you to even survive from fucking day to day for the majority of your life. I know for mine, it's been my whole fucking life. I've been in fight or flight mode my whole life. One failed relationship after the next, third-party situations. Always with the mental breakdown and the Nine of Swords, keeping you just... They want to affect your mental state because that's how they can manipulate your energy. And that's how, if they can get in your mind and start breaking you down mentally, then the rest of this black magic to sacrifice you is going to start kicking in other ways to where it will affect you emotionally, spiritually. Everything starts with the spiritual root, of course. But then it's going to manifest in the physical to where in and out of the hospital, all these medical issues that'll come up, and the doctors are like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know, I mean, I've had to, oh God, every doctor I've been to, they're like, you are a medical enigma. None of this makes sense, you know. Testing me for everything that you could possibly fucking test for, running up all kinds of doctor bills. I had 5 MRIs in one day, you know. I mean, imagine that, just one, you know, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have experienced this kind of shit too, where your doctors are like, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're definitely presenting, but, you know, like, I don't know what these symptoms are related to, because the blood work won't match. You know, it's spell work. It's spell work. And when they can affect your mental and get you so scared regarding your health, that is going to make you start breaking down to where this kind of energy can attach. But you're so powerful. And it takes shifting that perspective. You know, you're always walking around seeing things in one way, and you got to start seeing it from every which way, you know, every angle, all the way around the wheel, you know, every which way to Sunday. Take the time out from the situation and reflect on your own needs and goals. Be patient and let go of your resistance. Look at the situation from a new perspective. And when you do that, it helps enhance your spiritual gifts, you know? It helps you tap into those gifts. It helps you start recognizing what the attacks feel like. And, you know, you can just get really tired, and you just may need to sleep and rest, and so that you can transmute that energy. And once you learn how to transmute that energy, it's a lot easier to combat these attacks. And don't ever allow fear to come in, because you're so much more powerful than these demons. They can't, you know, they can't do anything unless you allow it. And when you allow it and you're like, no, I'm not allowing it. Well, yeah, if they're still affecting you, you are. You have to stand up to them and be strong and be like, you have no power over me. Call your power back. And if they start breaking you down mentally and getting in your head, convincing you of all this crap that's happening, your reality is a reflection of what's going on inside your very powerful mind, which is connected to your very powerful heart. And so when you're thinking it and you're feeling it and you're fixating upon it, that's what you're manifesting. Okay, so we've got to always have that new perspective. Pause and surrender and let go so that a new perspective can come in. Reclaiming your autonomy, your sovereignty, stepping into your full power. You're the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star, the Hanged Man. Like, you're beautiful. You're this beautiful, divine, ascended being here, and you're a sweetheart. And they hate on you. And it's not even necessarily the people. These demons body jump 23 minutes on the clock. Reduces to 5, which is the Hierophant. So yeah, it's your spirituality. You know, it's your divinity. It's your connection with divine source energy that they are mad at. And these demons will operate, and that's why same kinds of things will happen throughout your life with cyclic patterns, because of what entity is encompassing that person. And they'll jump from person to person to person, and they'll keep doing the same kinds of things. And some of these entities could have followed you through multiple lifetimes that you're still trying to defeat and fucking take down, but you know, you're going to do it. And once you recognize them, they have no power over you anymore. Demons are scared of me. They work with me. Like, they'll be like, I'm not fucking with her. Yep, I'm not fucking with that one. I help her. I know better, you know, because they know better than to come around fucking with me. It's not happening. And I used to have to deal with them, but, you know, I've made peace with my demons. And that's a lot of the problem. If you've not made peace with your demons, then they're going to run rampant, and then you're going to be scared of them. Don't be scared of them. They're... got to make peace with them. You're more powerful than they are. And they don't like that. That's why they want to sacrifice you. Very greedy energy. Very greedy. And they don't want you tapping in to be able to heal and renew and regenerate your being. That's why they send out constant attacks. But now all these people with all these attacks, their health is definitely being affected. Evie snoring. Their health is being affected now, and they don't like this. So I got this new deck today. So let's pull from this deck. I got this one on Etsy if you're curious. And it's cool because it's a circle one, like that other circle one that I have. Like I actually have 3 circle decks now. Like this one that you've seen me use before. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to pull that out. An injustice. You've been a victim to this shit because of payback and revenge. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Now, these injustices are being overturned. Your guides are helping you. Okay? Your guides are helping you. This coven came after you and made you a victim. We've got blessings. You're blessed. Think abundantly. Attitude of gratitude. Don't take a blessing for granted. Get moving. Could be moving or traveling somewhere. Get off the couch, get up and move around. Time to exercise more, become more productive. I know I'm bad about that. I'll just sit around the house, but now that it's warmer outside, Evie and I go outside, and we walk around and just go on a walk. Just do something to get up and get moving, get your blood moving, think abundantly and have that positive mindset. Purify your intentions. Take the high road. Think of others. Too much kindness and purify your motives. Okay. 11:11. Go it alone. Be more self-sufficient. Let go of dependencies. It's okay to say no to others and take time for yourself. So you could definitely be in hermit mode, and you could definitely be empowering yourself with releasing any codependency. Okay, because they want you codependent, so that way you'll get into these karmic relationships to where they can send in these Jezebel hitman handlers to fuck with you and fuck you up, so that they can siphon your energy and then they can bring it back to this coven. Someone's brother could even come towards you and say something about someone's that you could have been in a relationship with, or your own brother could be coming to talk to you about some kind of health concern that could be going on with someone, and that they could be telling you about someone's health being affected right now. A brother may not even be involved in all this mess. They could just be trying to come and tell you about something going on. But no, the third party situation, they got the brother involved. We have oneness. Own your power. You're one with spirit. You're one with nature. A separation consciousness, and one with others. Okay. Spotters could be significant. Grandmother's spotter totem medicine is actually very strong protection magic. Look up grandmother totem medicine. Your own power. Okay. Rely on inner resources. Go off grid. Don't be a victim, and take ownership of your life. Yeah. You're a truth seeker. You're investigating, and you don't stop. If you're anything like me, you won't stop till you get to the truth. So we got this right here. Trying to unalive you. Could be with poison. They're astral projecting. Out-of-body experiences. Someone could be in the military. Alternative sexuality. Someone could be polyamorous. They could be like a Casanova, sexual minority. Could be on the down low. Could just be like a polygamist group here, okay? We've got a performer. Someone could be a musician, a dancer, an actor, or some kind of an entertainer. And the love is LGBTQ. And it's a secret on the back here. The identity is a father. So father figure could have even gotten exes involved here. Yeah, to romance you, to come in. Oh, I truly love you. It's a love of convenience, unrequited love. And they just enslave you to be this handler. Well, it's the fall of their civilization. These greedy fuckers are going down, and they're not going to be able to keep doing their corrupt indulgence anymore. They're not going to be able to keep doing it. And now they're, they're pitiful. Oh, poor pitiful things. They're full of sadness because the sun has come out on all of this toxic devil fucking energy. And they're sad because they didn't want this coming to the light. They didn't want it being exposed. The sun is burning these demons. They're frying in the sun. Okay, let's pull from the kick. Oh, shit. Ooh, that just came flying out the middle. They're in despair. They're concerned. And the imprisonment was right in the middle of it. It just came flying out whenever I tried to shovel. So, they've imprisoned themselves in what they've done. They're bound to this dark energy. And these couples, whatever they're doing, their health is bad. There's multiple people involved in this collaboration of people over here. And now all of their health, they're bound to what they've done. And if this isn't a sexual health, which Jezebel is here, this could be an incubus or a succubus here. Could be a spirit spouse, could be a marine spirits. Astral projecting and sending them in towards your dream state to try and siphon. The dream state is where you're most vulnerable. So just make sure that you're doing extra protection as you sleep. Just, set that intention and ask your guides to protect you in your prayers before you go to bed. And not let anything or anyone or entity or whatever enter into your dream state. Clarify imprisonment, spirit. They're in despair. Clarify imprisonment. Ooh, we got a child and it just came out in reverse. Oh God. Okay. They're in despair because of a lover situation that they got in, and now they're all in their thoughts. They're concerned because they know they messed up with abundance here. And the Nine of Swords, they're concerned because money was exchanged. So there's some kind of unexpected income that they were expecting to gain off of you here. Okay. Clarify this courtship of this black magic. Yeah, they were expecting to be a thief of a great fortune here with all of this abundance over here. With the Hanged Man trying to, they could have had a life insurance policy out on you to collect off of your death. Now, whoever this is in bad health, They don't want these secrets coming out in court. Because they're going to end up in a coffin. This person is dying. They got a message of concern from the courthouse. So something could be going on in a court situation even here. This could be spiritual court, but the courthouse is 3D court. Adjudication is spiritual court. So someone could have actually stolen from you. You could be dealing with the Coven that's stolen money from you. A lot of money. Could have been trafficking going on here. They don't want these family secrets coming out in the courthouse. And they don't want... They could be trying to lie with the family secrets and bad health. They're lying. And the courtship right beside it, they're lying about how they contracted this health concern here. But multiple people involved in the collaboration with the Two of Cups, they were in agreement. They were in agreement to get into this health concern that they've created for themselves. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. They were reckless with their sex. They were reckless. And so that's how they're creating these hitmen. To come and say hello. To get into lover. This is how they create these handlers. It's how it's part of it. They knew what they were getting into, and then they try and shift the blame and act like you, as this chosen one, did it. And you're not fucking sick. We're not sick. There's nothing wrong with us. We're fine. Evie woke up. What do we need from here, Spirit? What about these demons? Rectification and unrestrained living. So the angels are bringing in rectification. Demons are bringing in unrestrained living. So yeah, they were not restraining themselves in their polygamist ways. And now they're all fucked up and concerned and in despair because of the lover situations that they were getting into. You know? They did it to themselves. And they want your energy to try and heal them. Is what I'm being told. Is what Spirit is saying. They want your energy to try and heal them because they know that you can heal. Yeah. They're just operating with all of these vices that they've got going on. And sex is a vice. They're full of pride and arrogance and ego. Atonement of errors. Their pride has made them fall. They're cocky as shit. Oh yeah, I can make it happen. I can do this. They fed their ego with having all this sex. Made them feel good about themselves. Built them up. Come on. If all you care about is sex, then you're a shallow motherfucker. Fertility and multiplicity. Yeah. Fruitless labor. Harvesting from the sacral chakra. Because you're so fertile and abundant in your sacral chakra collective. Unhappy voyages. So something could happen when somebody's traveling around and you're like this beautiful fountain of wisdom. So they've been traveling around, a destruction of the environment. Yeah, these demons are destroying everything in their wake. Capacity for healing. And they know that you coming out as the star, as this divine chosen one, as this earth angel here, that you're trusted. You know, they're angry. They're full of anger because they wanted a new beginning. They ain't getting it. They can be angry all they fucking want. Forgetfulness and the release of unpleasant thoughts. Yeah, you don't want to have to think about these people. Just release them. Fruition and the realization of dreams. So they could definitely be trying to affect the dream state here. Okay. Because the astral projection did come out, and I was talking about that. Protection from criminals. You're protected from these demons and from these criminals in your life as you're doing your inner and your outer work, and it's helping protect you from these people, okay, and from these things. It's beyond people, it's things, because they're trying to unalive you. They want your soul, they want your divinity, they want you to give it freely to them so that they can take it from you, and so that they can laugh and be like, oh, I won. No, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Yeah, you're defeating an ancient entity that's hunted you through many lifetimes. Right there, it fucking is. Wow. The level of deception used in this relationship is igniting harsh karma. So this relationship that came out in reverse over here, yep, everything they try has been blocked. You are protected. Okay, we're going to draw from the What's the Juju deck. This hitman. These maniacs are being shut down. These fucking hitmen. Everything's blocked. They can't keep their lives straight. Creating crimes of passion as they're out rolling around being a fucking hitman in the bed. They can't keep their lives straight. A huge web of lies has been created. They have no protection. You have divine protection. They have no protection, and they want your protection. They want your covering. And when you call your power back and you cut these energetic cords from these motherfuckers, you know, they're not protected anymore. These health concerns, this karma, all this is going to start hitting like a ton of bricks, and people are going to start getting sick. The Grim Reaper's on the scene. Azrael is coming to take some souls wherever they need to fucking go. Tell me what's the Juju. This is my What's the Juju deck. I got this one on Etsy too if you're curious. This is such a cool deck. Let's see what comes out of here. What do we need from here, Spirit? Stomping up the stairs. Nothing came out. Mirror magic. Okay. Yeah. They're using mirrors. Scrying for answers. Hexing the mirrors in your house. Spying on you through a mirror. Sending energy through your mirror like a portal. Okay. Just seal and close off your mirrors. Anoint them with holy water with anointing oil. Open windows. Let me in. Using the window as a passageway. Put protection around your windows. Waiting for a chance to get inside. So protect all of your mirrors, your doors, and your windows. And ask the archangels to stand guard at all your doors and windows. We've got sleep spells. Knocking out. Keeping you lazy and tired all day. Fucking with your energy to where you're unable to get shit done. So whenever you get really tired like this, just try and work through it. I know sometimes you just have to sleep it off. We have obsession spells. Becoming infatuated. Dominating and manipulating one's thoughts and emotions. Intense and overwhelming desires. And right here is what I was talking about with trying to affect you in the mental state, okay, to where they can break you down. And if they start getting you to where you're into this state right here, then they're going to have power over you. So you can't allow them to do that, okay? You're blocking your blessings. You're stronger than they are. You have more power over them. And once you realize what's going on, it's easier to, oh wow, it's on the split. It's easier to combat these motherfuckers. Yep. Routine spell work. It's constant. They never stop. It's constant hits. That's why it's so exhausting. Draining you through sex, sexually feeding off of you or them, seducing you in your sleep, and possessed by a sex demon, which is this Jezebel. And that's what I said, an incubus or a succubus here. And it's routine spell work. Just cut the cords. Okay. Constant hits, obsessed with hexing you, blocks and misfortunes, paying big bucks to take you down. This money over here. Breaking your connections, cutting you out of a situation, removing your energy from a love interest. So cut the cords of anybody and everybody. And ask your guides to cut them on even people that you don't even know, because these covens, you don't know these people in these covens, you don't know all these people that are involved in coming after you, trying to sacrifice you and drawing on your energy. And it's no wonder you're so exhausted, you know. It's a family feud. Yeah, so family's involved here. Family turning on you, wishing ill will due to jealousy, manipulation, and resentment. Relatives throwing you under the bus. You have a fire element. Using fire magic with the health spells here. Yep. Oh, my nose is itching. Confirmation. So a fire sign doing juju. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, messing with your heart and your sacral chakra. Your heart chakra closed off is going to block your blessings. Your sacral chakra is where they're going to harvest for your manifestations, for your abundance, for your creativity, for your sexuality. That's what's going on with the sacral chakra. The health spell work. Lethargic energy, unexpected illness and symptoms, in and out of the clinic or the hospital, dizzy spells, headaches, etc. Wanting you sick over here, okay? And there's multiple people involved, and they all came into an agreement. The Two of Cups is to be in an agreement to create these health concerns in you. Family, exes, friends, brothers, co-workers, binding you, trying to silence you. They don't want you using your own magic, stopping you from protecting yourself and trying to stop your power. They did not want you coming into your full power. That's why these attacks have been so bad and throughout your whole life. Giving you the evil eye, their hateful, envious gazes, cursing you with their eyes, sending you bad luck, and projecting negativity towards you. They're so jealous of your divinity and of your power because you're so much stronger than all of them. Words are spells, the power of the tongue. Cursing yourself with your own tongue, so be careful what you speak over yourself. Tricking you into reading something out loud. Watch what you say. Words are spells. Making a pact, an agreement was made. Made a pact with evil, sold themselves in return for power, and carrying out evil deeds for gains. Yep, they made a pact with the devil, with dark ass fucking energy here, doing illusion magic. Oh, excessive vices, and vices came out. Yeah, excessive vices. They want you partying, drinking, smoking, excessively mixing drugs with alcohol, unhealthy cravings all the time, seeing phantoms of a person or apparitions, making something seem real, hallucinating the presence of a person or things like. There for a while I was dealing with spider magic, and I was seeing spiders like crawling everywhere. And I mean, at first when I was like, whoa, is a spider, and there was nothing there, and I was like, oh shit, that's okay, that's magic. And I mean, it was just like I would see spiders just crawling everywhere, and there weren't spiders there, you know. So, illusion magic, okay? This was just a few months ago that I was dealing with that. Throat chakra blockages, voice cracking, communication blockages, unable to express things correctly, and messing with your throat chakra. And whenever your throat chakra is blocked, you lie. And with this Ace of Swords that came out in reverse over here, the Ace of Swords in reverse, that's lying. It's inner clarity, rethinking an idea, clouded judgment, confusion, chaos, delay, obstacles, and frustration. And they're having a mental breakdown, okay, because of how much you have ascended. They can't stand it. They can't stand it because all of this is coming back on them. All of this stuff that they've been doing, it's like it's hitting them all at once, and they can't handle it. They don't want you speaking out. They don't want you speaking your truth. They don't want you standing up for yourself. They don't want you coming into your power. Relationship juju. Yep. Getting involved, tempting you or your person to cheat, interfering in your love life, and turning you against each other. Yep. Bringing in third-party situations. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out. What else is going on that the collective needs to know about? You know, they just want your power. And they're all about their own power. They're getting ready to have a loss of their status and their reputation. They tried to destroy your reputation. Being rescued, a defender of truth and justice. So we could have an earth angel in the justice system here, or this is just your guides are coming in to rescue you. Somebody's getting imprisoned. Somebody's going to prison. They're going to be captured and going to prison with imprisonment out here. Tell me about this imprisonment. They're in despair. Someone knows better. They don't need to be so immature and childish. They're old enough to know better. Draw 5 tarot cards. We've got a potion bottle here. Okay. Someone could have been in a motorcycle wreck. They're mad about your religious and spiritual devotion. And your ascension and your enlightenment. Somebody's going to 3D jail. They're going to be convicted. Somebody was in a motorcycle wreck. Somebody could be a social drinker. They're doing jar spells. Somebody could be trying to plant drugs on someone. A best friend turns to ex-friend, so be careful if somebody tries to come around toward you. Age 65 to 75 could be significant. Somebody could work in a factory, or something could be going on in a factory. Someone is intimidated by your beauty. Something's going on overseas. I was drawn to the abundance. Cryptocurrency could be an offshore account. We have a pharmacist could be involved. The DMV could be significant. They want your power for themselves. You're an empath and you're protected. It's a covert operation, and they've definitely been hiding a lot of somethings here. And they're intimidated by your beauty. Could be doing beauty spells. Karmic family member paid a hitman. Cursing you, curse themselves. These backfires are fucking happening, and this shit is real. It's going down. They trap themselves in ultimate ruin. Because you have divine protection over you. They can't keep their lies straight. It's come out again. These people are pathological liars. And now they're trapped in what they've done. Your spirit guides are protecting you. Keep firm boundaries, okay? That little stick angel. That's a stick Archangel Michael. He's definitely not that skinny. Yeah, it's going to be a painful ending in jail. Because of this blood magic that they're doing with this blood sacrifice. Bound to the devil, who they trusted that it was going to be a painful ending for you. Nope, it's going to be a painful ending for them. There's a legal situation going on here. Something's in limbo in the courts. Somebody's going to jail. They can no longer hide their intentions. Something's going to be announced with this Page of Wands over here. Spreading rumors about you. And all this spell work being done here. It's a whole gang of people. Could be involved with some kind of a gang here. Gang stalking. Well, gang stalking is horrible to have to fucking deal with. It is no joke. Just get out and live your life. Let them fucking watch. Divine justice is coming in for you, collective. They've been doing magic over your car. We have a male that could be trafficking, and I was picking that up a minute ago. Someone is very obsessive. They just want power. They're obsessed with power. Archangels and ascended masters protect you at all times from these low vibrational hitmen. It's the third one that's come out. These corrupt family members, they're going to jail. Same-sex relationships are going on. It's a secret. There's a lot of secrets. Your ancestors are protecting you and bringing in divine justice. And these people lie constantly. I mean, it's come out again. Good grief. So many lies. Death is their karma. Putting you in their cauldron. We've already drawn from the Juju deck. You just focus on your happiness because that's going to raise your vibrational frequency. Focus on you and your family being happy. You're about to meet a new person who is a good person. You're going to be happy with the outcome and how something works out with a new person. Going to jail, going to trial on the split. This could be a new person, maybe somebody in the courts. They can't handle going through what they put you through. Yeah, they can't handle it. They don't have any protection either. You have protection. This could be going on, and this could be going on, and this could be part of what this trafficking is here. The spell works backfiring, and they are definitely experiencing karma right now. We have Hagalaz. It means hail. Hail. As in like a storm. Disruption, upheaval, crisis, and catalyst. The letter H and water signs could be significant. My hands are shaking. Sorry. These gummies are making my body like vibrating. Period of upheaval or crisis that feels beyond your control. My left ear just started ringing. Clearing obstacles and making way for new growth. Dramatic shifts that reshape your life. Force you to face your worst fears. Offers valuable lessons in resilience and adaptability. Weather the storm with grace. Use experience to grow stronger and wiser. Turn what seems like a destructive force into a powerful opportunity. Let go of the past, temporary setbacks, obstacles, or disappointment. We have Awaz, the letter E in earth signs. Forward energy, partnership, steady progress, trust, discipline, and cooperation. Yeah, so I mean, this was like a team effort. It was a huge collaboration of people here that were all involved, and they trusted each other for this to come after this star being here. It is not so that they could be a thief for all this great fortune over here, getting into relationships. It ain't happening. Awaz represents forward energy and the horse. It's about movement, the value of trust and teamwork, steady and positive change, consistent effort, loyalty. The journey may be slow, steady, but ultimately rewarding. The power of discipline, the value of working with others. Steady, incremental changes can lead to significant achievements. Travel or transportation. Teamwork, communication, collaboration, strengthens other runes, stay committed to your path, consistent effort. This is a rune, if you're curious what this is. Vehicles, doing magic over your car, they're forceful leeches, siphoning off of your energy. We have a bank teller, someone in management. They're doing jinn magic. Conjuring a jinn. Somebody's getting ready to go to jail. Could be coming to somebody's neighborhood to take them to jail. We've got an earth angel in the justice system, and I said that earlier. Wow. Yeah, and they want to siphon from your beautiful sacral chakra. So make sure you're doing extra to protect it. And if you're single and celibate, then that's definitely powerful to help protect your sacral chakra. Be very mindful on who you allow yourself to lay with. Motivated, emotional intelligence, flowing, creativity, energetic, and a balanced sex drive. Went on a secret trip. There's a lot of deceit going on. Clear communication in text messages that were spoofed, trying to manipulate and brainwash someone, spoofing text messages, crying, brokenhearted. There could be spoofing, trying to get someone to go on a secret trip to meet them somewhere, karmic soulmate, so that they could harass them. We've got a dark high priest. This whole group of people conjuring death magic will end their life, not yours. They're on a mission to trap you, but all they've done is trap themselves. And these sex rituals here, it's Judgment Day, love God. Spiritual court. They're energy vampires. And their solar plexus is blocked, so they have no power. That's the power supply. Poor self-image, extra critical, worthlessness, egotistical, passive, greedy, and poor digestion is whenever your solar plexus is blocked. And your solar plexus, right here in the center, that's your power source, and it's connected to your intuition. It's your gut instinct, okay? Energetic blockages are removed that this cult and coven has been putting over you. They committed crimes. Doing dark rituals to create entity attachments. Going to the graveyard. Doing death spells. Mirror magic with third-party interference. Keeping tabs on you with mirror magic. Yeah, because they were trying to conceal it. Concealing themselves in a mirror, Earth Angel. Yeah, you're on to them. These criminals. We've got the 10th house. Social status. It's about the father, career, authority, profession, reputation, the government, achievements, and the public you. It's ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. These birth dates could be significant. Trying to conceal that they were using mirror magic on you. And I mean, you're coming out as a star seed, Earth Angel, divine, chosen one, Earth Angel here. Out being sneaky, having an affair. With a third-party interference here. And we've got a vehicle again, so something's definitely going on. Keeping tabs on you, corrupt crime families. Keeping tabs on you and your vehicle. Trying to poison someone so that they can do this right here. And this is what came out on this card over here. Poison. Dangerous obsession with you. Poison and potions. There's too many people involved and they're all having sexual thoughts about you, siphoning out your fucking energy. There's an investigation going on. Keeping tabs on you. The hidden enemy is keeping tabs on you, causing and creating emotional manipulation, pulling on your heartstrings, so be sure you trust your intuition. Someone could act like they're this secret admirer and come toward you, and it could be this hitman who could be the new one to come around and say hello with this lover's energy here, okay? So be careful, you know. Just trust your discernment and trust your intuition. If someone they're attracted to you big time, you could have an actual secret admirer. We'll clarify that. Their empire's crumbling and they're having a loss of their power. The return to sender has them scared, and something is buried in the yard. They buried something in the yard. Got the Chinese zodiac sign of the ox. Could be you, could be someone you're dealing with, or a year that something significant occurred. Could have PTSD or complex PTSD. I was diagnosed with complex PTSD. It's full-on war with these covert narcissists. Karmic spirit guides stopped helping them. There's too much destruction. Their guides are helping you now. Heart attack problems, heart attack spells. Trying to get to a safe location. Something is urgent. It was risky and dangerous trying to get to a safe location. You're never alone. Your ancestors rolled up. There's forged documents. Customer service representative could be involved with forged documents. Okay, let's clarify the secret admirer who's attracted to you big time. Let's see what this is about. Is this a good person or a bad person? Who is this person that is secretly admiring my collective? We've got the Seven of Swords, and it just came out in reverse. Confession. Someone's caught red-handed. They were ignoring the warnings. I'm going to read from my book, because the Seven of Swords is a criminal. If you're curious about this book, I put the pictures on the community board so you can check it out in case you want to get it. I love this book. It's awesome. Okay, where's the Seven of Swords? Okay, reverse. Well, I'm going to, because it's the same as the upright, but it adds the element of deception and subterfuge, not an in-your-face kind of criminal. It's a gimmick or scam, a Ponzi scheme, double dealing, cooking the books, an imposter, a ruse, a trick, being fleeced, being taken in, or being manipulated, a habitual criminal, a career criminal, a predator, and a stalker is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now let me read it in the upright, because it's all of these things also. A criminal activity, illegal, an illegal alien, stealing, robbery, intruder, infiltrator, treachery, betrayal, sabotage, malice intent, conspiracy, kidnapping, being stalked, fraud, stolen identity, catfishing, extortion, adultery. They are cheating, drug dealing, spying, a private investigator, a spy or double agent, cunning. They are guilty, being paranoid, being secretive, being suspicious, covers all negative human emotions and actions, covers all criminal activity in any covert governmental activity. Here's the Seven of Swords. And I'm clarifying the secret admirer who is attracted to you big time right now. So there's people in this fucking coven. Tell me more about this secret admirer. What else are they doing? Hitman. It's a fucking handler. I was drawn to the lovers over here. Yeah, we got the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups trying to come in and get you to be into like some kind of harmonious divine union with them. And the Two of Cups up here is clarified by this health concern with multiple people involved in this collaboration. And then, boom, all of a sudden, hello. Oh, I would love to be with you. Oh, but I'm not going to tell you that I'm a hitman. I'm not going to tell you this. I'm not going to tell you that I'm traveling towards you with a dirty D or a dirty P because I'm a fucking infested incubus or succubus that's just wanting to harvest you for my coven and then possibly just sacrifice you, while I'm at it. I can't help what my demons do. Oh, I can't help it. That's just part of it. I'm bound to the devil, and you're supposed to be a blood sacrifice. And I'm going to come towards you and act like you can trust me and that I'm this beautiful ray of light, and I'm this beautiful, bold star energy just like you. And I'm this beautiful divine being too. No, they're not. I know I've been tricked. I know you've been tricked. Trying to... Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Union. That's like happy family. Marriage. Like you can't get any happier than the Ten of Cups and Two of Cups. That's divine union. And this person's fucking evil. Yeah, and then here with the Page of Wands over here. Okay, we've got the... Sorry. The Page of Wands over here, which came out with the brother and the third party situation. Some kind of a message. Being confident, being fearless and enthusiastic. They want you to have low energy. Trying to siphon out your energy. Page of Wands reverse is literally low energy. Being pessimistic, cynical, mentally breaking you down. With the Ten of Pentacles, an inheritance, wealth, fortune, family tradition. They could act like they wanted Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, beautiful, perfect union with you, promising you the world. Oh my God. And then boom, just walk away with the Eight of Cups, then just walk out and fucking abandon you. And leave you absolutely defeated in this low vibrational frequency. So that way that this black magic can attach to you so that they could sacrifice you. Abuse you. Creating conflict and strife. Arguments. Fights. Fighting in this union. We got the Six of Wands. It came out in reverse. Defeated. Loss, disappointment, and a failure. With the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups clarified by the Six of Wands reverse. They want your home broken. A loss of your family, a divorce, a lack of stability. Ten of Cups reverse. Two of Cups reverse. Break up. Disagreements with the Five of Swords. Bringing in all this nasty energy. Once they land you. And then just hurting you and walking away. Clarify this Page of Wands. Trying to siphon out your energy. They're under judgment for doing this. They're under judgment for trying to sacrifice you. The Empress. Trying to sacrifice the Empress. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Stalling something regarding... The Hangman reverse can be stalling. Something's in limbo in the courts. And this is clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Stalling your inheritance for coming toward you. Divine and earthly inheritance. A needless sacrifice. Resistance, indecision, and stalling. The Empress. They made this decision. They made the decision to break your heart and to stall this Ace of Pentacles from coming toward you. Because you're this abundance. They want your abundance. You are the star. You are this abundant, very powerful star being here. King of Cups, a father figure here. Could have been creating a lot of confusion and illusion around what was going on with you throughout your life, throughout your childhood, your family. You could have, when you were a kid, you didn't realize the severity of how deep this went. And this coven here, this could be a family coven that's coming against you. They're very emotionally manipulative. A tyrant. They don't care. They repress their emotions. They just care about their fantasies that they want fulfilled. And causing heartbreak and trauma and grief and depression in you. The Ten of Cups with the Three of Swords. Made them happy to break your heart. Takes a lot to get over that kind of pain. It's not easy healing from that kind of fucking pain. The Six of Cups from all the way from your childhood. I have to let go and put an end to it so that you can move on and heal. And that's what you did. You let go so that there can be the ending of the cycle, and literally trying to create your death. Trying to trap you into this death magic here, into this dark ass fucking energy. And the Nine of Cups. Stalking and spying. Possessive, greedy, holding on for dear life, don't want to fucking let go, become obsessed with you. They want to sleep with you. Want to death with the Four of Swords, that's a literal grave, that's a tombstone. It's a literal death. Someone in this energy could pass away. The Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, and the Emperor. There's a father figure here who's in the Five of Cups, which is on the bottom of the deck over here. Karma's coming for this tyrant in your life. Cold as ice. Immature. This Emperor reverse is very immature. That's why this child card came out. Very immature, childish fucking behavior. And as I put this down, the Ace of Cups came flying off. They can't stand it. This Ace of Cups up here was clarified by this conflict and all these arguments with your rivals. They can't stand your beautiful heart. They can't stand how much love you encompass, because these demons don't have love inside of them. They don't. Kill, steal, and destroy anything that you love. And you're just battle ready, baby. They don't realize the spiritual warrior that they're fucking fighting up against. You stand up for yourself and you're assertive. Let's draw from this deck. Just hit my vape. It's so pretty. I got new vapes. Watch. Isn't that fun? Yeah, unapologetically real. If you don't like truth, get to stepping. You just want your peace. These bitches can bounce. It's time to fuck off. Eternal fuck off is what they get to do. Period. You're not going to let these assholes that have tricks up their sleeve come in and interrupt your peace. You ain't playing. They're cunning, they're sly, they're resourceful, they're calculating, and boy are they crafty and deceptive. They think that they're so smart. Yeah. Could be trying to come in like Bob the fucking Builder. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? No, we can't. Not everything needs fixing. Not everything needs to be rebuilt. But you're Bob the Builder and you're strong as fuck and you've had to rebuild yourself. And look how sexy he is. Think about that as you're rebuilding yourself, Divine Feminine. Determined. We've got a big mouth here that's talking shit on Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Spewing anything and everything out of their mouth. Lies, lies, lies. And they're talking shit about your ascension. They're a shit talker. They're gossip. They're all talk, no action. All they do is spread fucking rumors. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've got a dark cult here, for sure. Shadows, rituals, secrets, the abyss, the eclipse. They made a covenant. They chant. Portals, evil, and devil worship. And you've just had this powerful transformation as you're going through a beautiful new soul growth here in your ascension process. You're transcending all of this low vibrational energy. It's bouncing off of you and it's going right back to them. Yeah, they're blocked. They're blocked from coming in your energy. Your ancestors are protecting you, and their guides have stopped helping them because they are cursing their bloodlines. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am that bitch. Fuck yes. Get into that positive, abundant mindset. Sweep away bad luck. Protection from evil, cleanse, purify, self-reflection, and personal growth. Start at the back of your house and sweep out the negative energy. Be sure that you're cleansing yourself, your home, your property, your vehicle. You got a stalker. This person could have a drinking problem. Could be drowning in a bottle. Trying to numb and escape themselves. I used to drown in a bottle. So, I never suppressed my emotions, but, I was always very vocal about how I felt. Kind of an open book, and I just sometimes maybe too vocal. You got a stalker. Someone's being sneaky. They're being intrusive, and it's covert. They want it hidden. They're watching you. Keyboard gangster bots could be spying online as well. This is my other new babe. Yeah, they're your copycats, but they can't copy your spirit though, and that's part of why they hate you so much and why they're your rivals. They can't siphon out your divine essence for them to have it for themselves. Here we've got more poison. Draining you, being manipulative and destructive. They're volatile, very harmful and negative, controlling, and very suffocating energy with all this toxic poison. Gossiping and slandering, stalking, spying. They talk shit because they will never be able to copy your true authentic self. The more that you stand in your true authentic self, the more that you are standing in your purpose, especially when you're in your North Node, they can't take that. If you're operating in your energy, they can't take that from you because you're already using that energy. They can try and hinder your abundance. They can try and hinder your growth. But the more that you realize where these attacks are coming from and what they're doing, then that's how you can combat it and how you stop it. Transmute that energy, and either, you can do your return to senders, or if you know how to transmute that energy, okay, then you can turn that pain into power. Use it to manifest for yourself. That's part of why they want your energy, is because of how you can regenerate and transmute this energy out of you, and how you can heal no matter what's coming at you. You just keep healing, and you keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. 1:23:23 on the clock. Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Yep. They're fucking idiots. They're heartless. Captain Sage that hoe, bitches. Fucking sage them. Sometimes there's not enough sage in the world to get rid of some of these entities. You gotta bind them, trap them, and put them in the abyss. Okay? In the depths of rage, a man stands, his chest open to a void, revealing the emptiness within. This card symbolizes the powerful emotions that can consume us when we feel hollow inside. It is a reminder that even in our darkest moments, acknowledging our inner void is the first step towards healing and fulfilling our lives, and filling our lives with light. Yep. Got to make peace with the darkness and become one with it, and make peace with those demons. So then they have no power over you anymore. We've got a maniac in the energy. A maniac, sewer maiden, ex-lover here. Okay. Ex-lovers. Multiple hitmen. At least 3 hitmen came out. I've had more than that. A maniac ex-lover is excessively controlling and possessive, unable to let go. They stalk, manipulate, and exert undue influence over their ex, driven by a delusional sense of entitlement to their affection. This behavior is a toxic mix of insecurity and a refusal to respect boundaries, posing a significant threat to their ex's well-being. These people are fucking dangerous. So just be careful. Trust your intuition. Yeah, they're just out hustling motherfuckers. They're just out hustling you, collective. And saying, oh, I'm in love with you, but they're hustling you. They're a sewer maiden. Filthy, feminine or masculine. They're stagnant. They're decayed. Ugh, they're rotten and they're foul. Because they're an incubus or a succubus. And you're just this beautiful little shiny lemonade stand here. And look at the yellow with the solar plexus here. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You turn that pain into power. And you are so powerful. Let your beautiful light shine and let your beautiful power come through. It takes this whole ass coven and they still can't take you down. And that's why they hate you so bad. They use their gifts for bad. You use your gifts for good. And see the difference? It's all about the direction and the intent in your heart. It's all about the intention. Alright guys, so wow, I didn't realize this was an hour and 26 minutes. I was having fun. So you guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with me and little sweet Evie. I'm in a really good mood right now. Come here, sweet girl. Oh, collective, I was feeling so good. I want to say hi. Hi guys. What you doing? Tell them hi, baby. We love you guys. Thank you all for being here. We hope that you'll hit that like button and subscribe button. Did I already say that? She's so cute. I was stretch. Oh, good stretches. We love you. Bye, guys.